everyone, I'm Angela Marvel, and I'm starting a new project for 2016. I have been doing self-portraits for the last 5 years, and it was 5 years ago that I started my first 52-week self-portrait project. And in the last 5 years, I've had a lot of fun, a lot of creative growth, but in the last, say, 2 years of that, I've somewhat dropped the ball. And I really want to get back to doing more, where I push myself, I think about my creative process, and I create more arts of work. So for 2016, I've decided to really push myself outside of comfort limits and not only do self-portraits, but also include portraits that push my creativity to the limits. So they're not only going to be fun, goofy, silly self-portraits. Some of them are going to be a little more serious or fine art-ish. And some will be a little dark or moody, just to push my own creativity. I also want to start doing more videos. I want to explain some of my photos to everyone that's watching. Sometimes I would post a video and I'd get so many questions, or I'd post a photo and I would get so many questions that I think if I had done videos explaining even some of the behind the scenes stuff, or how I edited a photo, or how I took that particular portrait, even back in 2011 when I first started, it would have been a really fun addition to my self-portraits. And that's something I want to add for this year. So I'm really going to push myself to try to have a video to go along with a majority of the self-portraits. A few of them, they're pretty self-explanatory. They're going to be straightforward, and they're not going to need a whole lot of excess with it. But we'll see. I think it's good to include extra material. Some of those videos will not be me standing here like this, like I am today. Some of them will be videos that I shot on Periscope that will show live viewing of me taking the portrait itself. Others will be videos that I create while I'm out on location. And some will be just like this, where I'm just going to explain what I'm going to do. Anyway, I am excited about this year. I have a lot of great ideas. And the next thing I want to say is that I will be doing it a little different than I did in 2011 and 2012. I am hoping to post a photo every single week. I really want to get back into the habit of pushing myself that I have to post a photo every week. I think that in 2013, I said to myself, I don't want the time constraint of a week. It's too hard. Something comes up, kids get sick, we go on vacation, and sometimes it's hard to take that self-portrait. So in 2013, I stopped doing that. But what happened was without the time constraint, I also stopped taking the self-portraits because there wasn't anything to push me to say, you have to do this. So for 2016, I'm going to do it a little bit different, so I think it's the best of both worlds. I'm hoping to post a self-portrait every week. That does not mean I actually took it that week. So it's not going to be a representation of a portrait that I took the dates between January 1st and January 7th of 2016. It's just going to be, I will post a photo that, it'll just be week 1. And it's not going to be labeled like that. It's just more in the sense that I hope to post 1. Sometimes I might post 2 if I have a supplemental issues photo. Sometimes I go out on a shoot and I just tweak a minor thing and come up with a second portrait, and then those sometimes could be in the same week. But anyway, so what I'm going to be doing is just posting self-portraits. Now, I have been taking many of these since this last summer and working on them and not showing anyone. There are a few that have been posted somewhere on my Facebook or possibly on my Snapchat. Snapchat users get a lot of sneak peeks. Periscope users get a lot of, or Periscope watchers get a lot of my sneak peeks. And I've been taking them over the last few months, and I'll be kind of doling them out as we move through this year, as well as taking new ones. But the best part I think that helps me on this is I will be posting every week and trying to hold myself accountable But I don't have the time constraint that if this particular week I can't get out and shoot because maybe it's raining all week and there's just no opportunity, I can take 3 or 4 self-portraits in one week. Maybe I have a whole week that's free. And I could go out and be super creative and stockpile some images to release on other weeks. And I'm really looking forward to having that flexibility as I move forward in 2016. But have no fear, a lot of them will be fairly recent as well. Like, I will have shot it within the last week of posting it. There'll be just times where that is going to work for my creative process. Anyway, I hope that you will enjoy my 2016 journey. I look forward to all the wonderful comments and likes and shares that I'm hoping will happen throughout the year. And last time I did a self-portrait project, I met a lot of new people. I got a lot of new followers. And I'm hoping for the same for this year.